Hey, welcome back. We are a month off from making our weekly videos, our weekend videos. I'm so sorry about that. A lot's been going on. We have vacation, we have family vacation. We actually had some stuff to show as a haul because lug bulk has come in. We found a lot of clearance, but there's been a lot of that on the internet as well, so we didn't film it. But I am pretty excited about something I got in lug bulk. We'll talk about something very special. But during the month, there's been a challenge to build mechs, and I didn't build four. You're supposed to build four. I didn't build four. I built one. Jake built two, and so we'll talk about those that we've built. There's been some smaller things we built. Um, Jake did build this super spooky Baby Yoda, which is kind of funny and disturbing at the same time. So, yeah, sorry about the autofocus thing on this camera. I'm working on it. But anyway, so we've had a good weekend, good month of building, doing some sorting, adding new pieces to our collection. And I had an idea doodling one day this month. Actually, it was last week. And I sketched out a little bounty hunter ship, decided just to jump on board and build it as a contemporary to the Razor Crest, which I don't have the copy of that set yet. I need to get one. So it came out well, and so we'll show you that. Show you a couple things we built around here. So welcome back. Glad you're back, and just enjoy the show. All right, so here we are at the build table, and it's been a while since we have talked, and a few things have been built, but this is my new ship. This is the Grizzly Vexu. Vexu is that kind of furry lizard with a bunch of teeth that scratched Padme on that battle on Geonosis, and that's that little critter. The reason is I reused a Chima symbol for the symbol on the ship to give it some teeth. So that was the critter that I remember from Star Wars that had lots of bitey teeth. So all right, so yeah, here it is. I'm gonna spin this around. This really slick top makes the landing gear want to slide, so I have to be real ginger with it. So here is the backside going here, the engines, and the communications tower, shield generators, all the greeblies, and another view here from the back underneath. So we can start looking at some features here. It does have a ramp that comes down for an access point. So let's put that there. So that ramp goes up in there, and there's a ladder, a small bit of storage there. There's a ladder that then goes up into the second section. So let me show you some details about that. So I made it for just play access. You can grab this and just pop it off. Oops, sorry, my fingers are in the way. All right, so there we go. There is the very comfy rich Corinthian leather, rich Geonosian leather, if you want to be all Star Warsy. And there are the piloting controls. Made sure to populate those well. I actually pulled those stickers there off of another tile. I think the Batman set had those. Pulled those off with an X-Acto knife. Laid it flat, pulled those off the tile, and put it on an inverted tile, which fits in here. And also, I have from the old Exoforce set some bullet hole stickers, which were really fun. So I have some battle damage on here. I also used some stickers from there was a Guardian of the Galaxy little Target or Toys R Us exclusive. Pulled some battle damage stickers off of there. They're really thick, and you can really see the sticker there. And this is an old reused sticker as well, and from the Dino Fighters, Trackers, whatever that series was. And so it's on there. It's on a curved surface, so I'm afraid it's going to peel off. Some more Exo4 stickers there. So there's a Star Warsy bit from That's the computer aided guy from one of the droids from the Old Republic. I believe that's where that's from. So let's put the canopy back on. Or actually, let me go ahead and pop the top off here. This all pops off there, so that little section pops off. And so now we can see inside. I'll tilt this up. So there is some engineering controls, some navigation controls. That would be the vac tube in case you need to evacuate your thorax. And then there is a Wookiee waffle, or I don't know what it is, embed, a storage for an extra gun, because this guy likes to look at them. I thought about finding some stickers to add some details here in these panels, but I have not. So you can see where the ramp is down there at the bottom, and there is a ladder to this top section here. And then there's the piloting controls for the bounty hunter. So, all right, these engine cowls meant to be a reference to the Razor Crest. This is kind of a contemporary to the Razor Crest. Man, get those words out. And so there's another Guardians of the Galaxy sticker there, Chima sticker there. But Mark Sandlin, he redid his Razor Crest using these. He's over here the other day, and we worked on that, and he worked on that and made that happen. It looks so much better than what Lego came up with a lot less pieces. So we'll put that back together. More bullet holes. Guys, seen a lot of action. Some laser cannons. Let me introduce you to the figs. All right, so the Grizzly Vexu is piloted by Darrow Corti and his droid R3B. R3B is a smaller astromech droid, and R3B, this is his blaster. He has a twin one on his by his bed that he stores there. This one gets stored underneath, and he does have a thermal detonator when necessary. So I think it looks pretty cool, combining some pieces here to make an intimidating bounty hunter and his droid. And they definitely are not the most pleasant people to be around. They eke out a living by doing some blockade running, some smuggling, and also some bounty hunting. They have some secret compartments on the ship to store things. There's one here. Right here, if you remove this, I'm afraid it won't kick my landing gear down. There we go. These two pods here are removable out of this engine compartment. That's where they store some things. And there is some storage back here. This opens up for some cargo as well. Padded cargo for taking care of some sensitive things if you need to. And underneath, you can then store and slot in any carbon frozen characters that you need to return for the bounty cold. So there it is. This is the Grizzly Vexu. Just a ship I wanted to come up with to be in the Star Wars universe, which I don't do much in. It's very whooshy. It's fun to zip by and make action poses, and really cool. Well, let me put him in his seat. Hang on. Right, here's the Grizzly Vexu in hand for whooshing, and you can see he is in the pilot seat there, enjoying his rich Geonosian leather, and made from bug skins, I guess. So it's very whooshy, easy to fly by, and go on adventures. So, yes, you have to make all the proper whooshing noises when putting down. The landing gear do fold up into and tuck up under the engine pods there. There's some greeblies there going on. A little extra added stuff I'm sure he's done to enhance his ship. So, I hope you enjoy it. I'll put some pictures on, more pictures on Instagram and on Flickr, which those links are around. and go catch some bounty. All right, so back at the Lego table again. We Mechtober started, and I built one mech here. This is a classic space kind of mech, reference to a larger wrench, and one of the dog hair off the dog hair. No, it is a blaster from classic blaster here, and so I built him. And then kind of lost the interest in making 3 more mechs this month, just because I wanted to build the spaceship that I got in my head. So, but I also know that my son Jake has built a couple of mechs. I'll let him talk to you half a second about them. He'll talk over my shoulder. Let me put these on here. So, what you got going on, kiddo?
Well, I built a kind of search and rescue robot.
Oop. I'm failing here to get him to stand up. There you go. You reach in and stand him up there. There you go. All right, cool.
His knees are a little loose.
Yeah.
But probably because they're smaller joints.
Yeah, we might need to replace those.
Right.
Heavier joints. Both of these are Chubby Bots Mechs frames that we were using. But so this is a rescue mech, yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
And he's got like pistons in the back to make it more industrial. He's got a claw arm.
Nah.
And he got on his knees. He has some like pads so he can knee through some rocks or stick to the ground.
Get some gription, some traction. That's kind of cool. And look at that, has a guy there piloting that thing. That would be you. All right, so you got another mech, is that right?
Correct. This is more of a robot than a mech.
All right, there he goes. Yeah, so there's his noggin there. This is also a Chubby Bots frame, is that right?
Correct. It is the Empire Titan frame.
And you got these little magnet lock grippers for the feet that can snap down.
Correct.
Give it some more stability. So yeah, he's got big chunky arms and hands and things. So what is his purpose?
Well, he's supposed to hold bigger and more heavier things than the smaller mech.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a kind of like, it can punch. It has like, it's got a bunch of machinery to make it more strong and
lots of strength, lots of power, and
right.
He's also a rescue. So, if I'm not mistaken, Jake is going to make a moon-based module to have rescue mechs and a rescue team for the moon base to rescue stranded pilots and crash ships and stuff like that. So
right.
That's really cool. All right, awesome. So the last thing that being part of a lug, one of the best things that you do is do a program called Lug Bulk, and this year we were able to get something super special. It's available in a DK book. It happened to be on our list to order. So Classic Spaceman in orange, which is great. Which probably now I have more Classic Spaceman in orange than I have any other color, because, well, here's 64 of them right here. Actually, 63. He makes 64. And so cool. So space. So this crew is great. I do have a purpose for having this many for our moon base to honor an old friend, but it's also just great to have Classic Space represented again with this orange fig. And oh, I'm missing one right there, so put him right there. Anyway, so let's review the fig really fast. He's using the new Benny, or the Benny Space Squad helmet, which is a remake of the original chin strap with no bump, but it is thickened so it won't crack like the reference on Benny happened. So they struck a balance in having a thicker chin strap, but having the smoothness of the helmet, which I like very much. There's a lot of people who don't like this helmet because it's so different. Me, I like it because it throwbacks very well. and visually does not compromise the classic look of this spaceman. So excellent print on the torso. The gold, it is hardly any major difference from the original, hardly noticeable at all, any difference. So the 8-year-old who loved the red and the white figure in me, you know what, this guy hits all the buttons, and so I'm excited to have quite so many, and not for greed. I've got purposes for those, and also I've got friends who need one, and I probably bless them with one. So there we go. So that's what's been happening. We've been making some Mechs, been making the Grizzly Vexu, and having some fun. So back to studio. All right, so there's our stuff. We had a great week. We enjoyed building these last couple weeks and this last month. Sorry it's taking us a long time to get you a video out, but there you go. Make sure you join us for our live streams, Messy Monday and Thursday night live on our stream, and like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. Hey, do what you enjoy with your Lego, whether you collect, whether you complete, or whether you construct. You know, enjoy it, have a good time with it, share it with the next generation, your kids, and inspire others to do creative things. You know what, this is still a weird season for us, and you know what, it would be really awesome if you went out of your way to bless a child during the season coming up. Maybe see a family with a need, meet that need, and in some way, safe way, even on Halloween, do something really, really fun to encourage, bless, and just put a smile on the kid's face. You know what? It is one of the great privileges of being created by a creative creator to do something creative and spark creativity in the life of a child. So I hope you do that. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you soon.